coming up on the 4th of February is the 4th annual Super Saturday Financial Information Fair at the Shelton Timberland Regional Library. And from the Asset Building Coalition, I've got Allison Maluchnik in studio with me this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Jeff?
Good to see you. I'm well. Thanks for coming on this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Already been a year since the last time we talked about this.
It's crazy. It goes by so fast.
It really does. And it's going to be another great day, 10:30 to 2:30, February 4th at the Timberland Regional Library. Tell us a little bit about Super Saturday.
Well, this is our 4th annual Super Saturday. We have different partners from all over the county coming to discuss a whole bunch of different informational, financial information pieces. This can include everything from education, ESL with Sound Learning, all the way up to college education with Olympic College, and they'll go over FAFSA because that's all coming due now. We also have AARP sites doing free taxes at the same time, so that's exciting. That all starts the same day. And we have Area Agency on Aging. They're going to be there as well.
Wow.
They're offering, for the first 50 people who come in, free insulated bags. So we have door prizes just right off the bat for people coming in.
I mean, why not come by?
Yeah, come by, see us.
So this is the 4th one. Obviously, every year it gets bigger and better. Where did the need for this come from?
Well, we noticed that a lot of populations that we work with have financial questions that they need answered and don't know where to go. And so we like to have this big fair where they can come in. We have representatives from multiple financial institutions from our Bank On program, and that includes Anchor Bank, Columbia Bank, Kitsap Credit Union, and Peninsula Credit Union. So they'll be there to answer financial questions of those pieces. But finances are so broad. They include everything. Like I was saying with Olympic College, they include tuition or even retirement pieces, healthcare. So we want to be able to cover all of our bases, and if somebody has a question, be able to answer it, or at least show people the way to get the answer as well. We found last year that one of the biggest questions we had was, how do I get my driver's license back?
Oh. And
so this year we will have a legal table, have that available, and also have somebody there from the Crime Victims Advocacy Group.
Okay.
So we'll have somebody there to talk about law this year as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what have you seen? I know you've worked with this over the years for sure. What have you and the group seen for folks who do and are able to use financial systems for saving money versus if folks are unable to get into the banking system and if they keep their money, in a mason jar under their bed? Are there some significant differences between those two populations?
Absolutely, and it comes down to check cashing. I've had certain clients that I financially mentored who spend sometimes upwards to $200 a month cashing their checks.
Wow.
And so it's a big percentage of money that just goes away if you're going to Walmart or a check cashing center. Whereas if you were going to a bank, a lot of our local financial institutions, they offer free checking.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay to put your money in the bank or to cash your checks. And so we would like people to know that we have these low-cost free checking accounts available at our financial institutions. They're willing to work on second chance banking and getting people back into the banking system, even if it's just a simple savings account to start with, so that they're not spending that money and putting it nowhere.
Yeah, that's
it adds
amazing.
up.
$200 a month, perhaps.
I had a client that had that. Yeah, just it depends on how much they make. So if somebody's making decent money at one time of the year doing, shellfishing or something like that, then they pay a ton of money out.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
It is also just couple months from now, tax time, as you mentioned. Some folks will be available there. If you are interested in this on a first come first served basis, there are some things you got to bring, like your social security cards. Obviously they've got that information on your tax returns. You need to make sure you are who you say you are, along with photo ID. And that can also, if folks don't have that, maybe they get the information too at the driver's license area.
Exactly.
Wow, there's a lot of great information to be able to help folks.
There is a lot. And we do want people to be aware that earned income tax credit this year has been delayed. So if you are filing taxes and you are receiving earned income tax credit, your refund is going to be held by the IRS until February 15th.
Okay.
They've had a lot of fraud happen where different people will claim one dependent at different times early in the tax season, and then they have to go back and figure out who actually gets that refund and everything else. So they've decided to hold it this year. So we want people to be aware that if they get EITC, their whole refund will be held until at least February 15th.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. The 4th annual Super Saturday Financial Information Fair is going on at the Shelton Timberland Regional Library from 10:30 to 2:30. And the standard things that we need to bring, some sort of identification probably.
Mm-hmm.
Any sort of other financial documentation or
It depends on what you
past history
need.
of use?
Yeah,
or?
anything that you need to. It depends on what you need to do, but yes, having your identification there, especially if you're doing taxes.
Yeah.
Maybe past income tax return is also helpful.
Okay.
Makes it go quicker, and then also statements of your income. So you'll need to bring W-2s,
Sure.
those pieces, if you want to file taxes.
Okay.
Everything else we can pretty much point you to in the right direction, and you might not need anything that day.
Lots of great resources every day of the year at the Shelton Timberland Regional Library.
Absolutely.
But for sure, coming up on the 4th for the 4th annual Super Saturday Financial Information Fair. Allison Maluchnik from the Asset Building Coalition here with me this morning. Thank you so much. It's great to see you.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
And we'll see you in a little while, a couple weeks.
Absolutely.
Do you know you have access to the fastest internet in Washington State? Switch to iFiber Communications right now and take advantage of our special offers. Pay only $29.95 for 100 megabit high-speed internet, or get 3 months of internet absolutely free. That's right, $29.95 for 100 megabit speeds or 3 months of internet free. Shop, stream, and game like never before with iFiber Communications high-speed internet. Call 360-427-4000 or check us online at ifiber.tv. Subject to credit approval, valid on a 24-month contract.